You're listening to Soap Dirt, the latest in television entertainment news.
Hey, Y&R fans, it's time for our weekly prediction edition. We're going to talk about whether Billy Boy Abbott is going to hire reckless Phyllis Summers to work at Abbott Chancellor, and if Sharon uses a kiss for a distraction. It's Belinda from Soap Dirt. As always, our predictions are based on recent episodes, promos, and brand new CBS soap opera spoilers. We have got predictions for Billy and Phyllis, for Sharon and Nick, for Summer and Kyle, for Lily, Jill, Victor, and Nikki, and also for Chelsea. Let's dive right into it. Our first prediction, Billy hires Phyllis to help him run Abbott Chancellor. So obviously, you know that he fired Lily, even though she said she's going to fight back and he can't really do it as far as he's concerned. She is good and fired. Chance came in with a lot of criticism and said, make me co-CEO or I'm going to walk. And Billy said, I don't want you to leave, but you're not getting that job. You're not ready for it. You don't deserve it. I kind of agree with Billy on that point. You know, Chance has been in the business world, 5 minutes, and he wants to be co-CEO. So, you know, Chance is going to do something drastic. So here's the spoilers around this prediction about Billy hiring Phyllis. Monday the 9th, Chance criticizes a deal that Billy made, and he repeats his demand to be co-CEO or he's going to walk. Billy gives him a hard no, and then Chance tells Summer, guess what? I walked. Looks like he wants to be a cop again. He just can't deal with Billy. He doesn't like the corporate backstabbing. And Summer tells him, tell Jill before Billy beats you to the punch. And then Lily goes running to Victor about Billy and this big deal. And if they can steal it out from under him, then he will be vulnerable. Billy's celebrating his big deal while Devon is telling him that he screwed up firing Lily. And he says it's going to fail without her. And then, this is important, on Wednesday the 13th, Phyllis hits Billy up about something. You know, Phyllis doesn't have a job right now. She walked away after Daniel got fired. So she's jobless. She and Billy have a serious past. Phyllis does have a lot of business experience. Now, I don't know whether he would bring her in as co-CEO or maybe COO, but Billy needs the help. And to some extent, he does think he can trust Phyllis. We'll see how that proposition goes. Our second prediction, Sharon kisses Nick to distract him from her issues and keep him in the dark. And maybe this is just Sharon hallucinating another kiss with Nick, or maybe it's the real deal, but she has an agenda behind it. There is a spoiler photo for next week. I can't show you for copyright reasons, but Nick and Sharon are on her sofa. They're in this very serious clench. Nick's holding her tight. They're making out. It looks hot, but it could be her hallucinating and not a real lip lock. But promo spoilers do have Mariah and Nick talking about how to help Sharon. He wants to do something that's a little maybe morally gray, but he feels it's important to get the truth about whether Sharon's on her meds or not. Mariah's a little uneasy about his suggestion, and that should be Tuesday the 10th, I think, when those spoilers happen. And then on Wednesday the 11th, Phyllis wants Nick to realize something about Sharon, and it's maybe the same thing that Victor warned about, that her mess may drag Nick down. You know, he's not a mental health professional, but he's trying to step into this void. So if Nick is trying to grill her or get information or get a look at her medicine bottles, I could totally see Sharon being manipulative enough to kiss him, to distract him, not necessarily because she's manipulative, but because she has this figment in her imagination of Cameron, and he is very manipulative. So maybe he tells her to do it to distract him. All right, our third prediction, Summer reneges on that custody agreement with Kyle because she is jealous. On Monday the 9th, Kyle and Summer meet with their lawyers. That meeting is off screen, but everything goes well. They even have champagne to celebrate, putting all this angst behind them. Their lawyers are drafting up the final documents. Doesn't look like they are signed yet. And remember, Claire and Kyle made plans for their first date. And fall spoilers say that Summer is stunned when she finds out they're seeing each other, and she is going to reevaluate whether she still has residual feelings for Kyle. Her mom, Phyllis, definitely thinks she does, and Summer blew up at her the other day. And that's the kind of thing where when someone speaks truth that you don't like and you explode, that's definitely what it smelled like to me. And since Summer has used Harrison as a bargaining chip before, she might do it again. She may back out of the custody agreement and say, oh, I can't sign it. My ex-husband is dating the nanny. It's very inappropriate. What's going to happen to our son if they break up? Those are legitimate concerns, but more so, I think her concern is her own unresolved feelings about Kyle, because he did dump her and he dumped her hard. We'll see how it goes. All right, our fourth prediction. Jill is back and she and Lily battle Victor and Nikki for Abbott Chancellor. Maybe they'll get an assist from Jack because he doesn't like what Victor's up to. So on Monday, the 9th, Lily tells Victor about Billy's big plans and how to sabotage him, but she won't give him the details until Victor gives her an agreement in writing that if he acquires Abbott Chancellor, she will still be the CEO. She's not going to give him any deets until she gets what she wants. And Michael Baldwin shows up. He's supposedly supposed to be writing this up, but he figures out pretty quickly that Victor is lying to her and still hoping to get info out of her. Victor seems to think he can convince Lily to accept working for Nikki and basically eating that lie. And Michael doesn't see it working. I don't see it working. Fall spoilers from the fall preview say that Lily figures out Victor is doing her dirty and she wants him out of Abbott Chancellor, doesn't even want him involved, definitely doesn't want Nikki running it. And a confirmed spoiler is that Jill Abbott is back to fight off Victor. So I feel certain that Lily and Jill are going to unite because Jill can't rely on Billy because he's the one who's made the company vulnerable to take over. So will Jill and Lily work together? I definitely see it happening. And I could see Jack chipping in because he cares about both of them and he would love to thwart anything that Victor wants because of him getting too close to Kyle Abbott lately. All right, our fifth and final prediction. Chelsea Lawson's cheating may cause some big problems at work. If you don't remember, Sally took over Chelsea's design gig at Marchetti while she was off dealing with Connor's issues and, spending the night in Adam's bed, aka the boyfriend of her co-worker. As a matter of fact, it was Chelsea who suggested Sally for the job. Summer thinks she has done such a good job that she has rewarded her. She's keeping her around. Things could get awkward very soon at the Marchetti offices. Spoilers for Tuesday the 10th say that Chelsea has to defend herself. So maybe it's, more of Sally throwing shade. Maybe it's somebody else finding out about the cheating. Maybe Summer, maybe Chloe. That same day, spoilers say Sally makes a decision about Adam and her future. Looks like he is not part of it. And of course, Summer wants to keep Sally at Marchetti. She even gave her a special line of her own to work on. And that means that Chelsea and Sally are going to be in each other's orbit at the office. And Sally's still very angry at how they betrayed her and Billy. I'm guessing word will spread. That puts Chloe in a bad spot because she's friends with both of them. Kind of puts Summer in a bad spot. She may be stunned. Could it end up costing Chelsea her job? Maybe. We'll see. All right, guys, thanks for listening. Drop your comments on where you'd like to see these plots go. Please subscribe if you're not following us. It is Belinda from Soap Dirt, and I'm here talking Young and the Restless with you 7 days a week.
Thank you for being a loyal listener. Follow us wherever you get your podcast because you don't want to miss the next episode. Soap Dirt is on all the major podcast platforms, including Apple Podcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and more.